Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So today I've got another update video for you guys today, as maintenance has just finished up about 4-ish minutes ago. But before we jump to that, if you're new here, as always, my name is Chrono. I cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate a subscribe as we're going towards that 10K mark, hopefully at the end of this year. I have seen the support, and I greatly appreciate you guys. Have been fantastic. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So just a quick, I messed up. I totally spaced on doing something. Usually my videos for Tuesday are the patch note video. And I don't know what happened yesterday, but I guess I just totally zoned on what I usually do for Tuesday videos. And I did a completely different video and skipped the patch notes. So we're going to start with the patch notes this week. Next week, we'll be back to our usual schedule of patch notes on Tuesday with the server maintenance announcement, with the follow-up, details and all that stuff on the following Wednesday. So let's go ahead and hop over to the main site and jump directly into this patch note reading. So in case you're new to these, you're thinking to yourself, why would I sit here and listen to this guy read me information that I could just go read myself? You're absolutely correct. All the notes will be posted in the video description, so you can hop right over, get all the important articles. You need to know everything you want to find out about. However, you don't want to wait for my videos to come out. Just scroll on down. Everything with a red dot is going to have all the information you're looking for. Just click on it, look through it. You can read through it yourself and you're all good to go. All I ask is if you either use that strategy or grab it from the comments, I'd appreciate a like on the video. Maybe even toss a comment and maybe sub to the channel. You might find something that you actually like that isn't a part of the patch note reading. So let's get started with our server maintenance article, which includes our patch notes. So server maintenance pop-up, yep, tells us when it is. A new thing to be added, high covar dominant LC, added to the product list in the exchange shop for growth in the exchange. This is very good for those of you guys who are still running your LC OGs. Though I believe, if I remember correctly, with the setup we did the other day, we found that high covar dominant LC is not that great. It was actually something I think we replaced. So if you are running for LCs, you're trying to get that set up, and this is not that bad, but I mean, this is also kind of not important anymore, unfortunately. Things to be addressed during maintenance is the kind of the usual stuff. Of course, you have more time added in for anything that's time gated or time sensitive specifically. So premium sets, extended storage, personal shop uses, mission patch, all that good stuff. So nothing too crazy there. Items sent to receive campaigns. So compensation for the issue that occurred with the pre-update version of the 1 max battle power booster set. Oh yeah, so basically you were missing a rare drop rate boost. They're giving it to people who bought that now. And then unscheduled maintenance, we're getting 20 star gems. So that's pretty cool. And it just shows off all the next set of scheduled maintenances that are on the horizon. So nothing too crazy in the patch note reading. I guess if we had actually done a video for it, it would have been very, very small. So that would have sucked. Maybe I lucked out. Anyway, moving over to the update. So we have got the update for Leciel exploration. This is basically just to add in a new boss and to add in effects that affect Mars. Basically, you can kind of see it here. We've got battery natural, or we have Mars battery natural PP recovery, Mars attack potency to destructible parts, and attack potency to downed enemies up, along with regular automatic additional attacks. So it's kind of cool. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how Mars affects Leciel and how much fun that's going to be. I recently found that Mars is actually pretty interesting in AoE with Skyla, so we'll have to see how that turns out, if it's better for us to like build for the boss at the very end. Which I guess technically it's what Mars is like, or not Mars, I'm sorry, Leciel is like about 9 minutes or whatever with a full party, or maybe a bit less than, I don't remember exactly what it is. But I guess it would give you a full bar, but with Mars battery being increased, I think that's what that's supposed to be saying. Mars battery natural PP recovery. It's very strange how they word this. I'm not sure if that means Mars battery increase or natural PP recovery while in Mars increase. That's very strange. I figured it means the battery, so because it used the word battery in it as well. Big thing though is a new boss and new armor. So we have our new 10-star armors. The Ectasis armor has been released now. It says more enhancements coming in a future update. I didn't realize that was saying that for the armor. I knew this was the case for the weapon, but it looks like it's also the case for the armor. I totally overlooked that. That's actually really interesting. So we will be transferring over to this armor set moving forward. So that means we are going to have to build up augment transfer passes quite a bit. So we will be building those up. I think we're about halfway through what we need, so we need another half. So nothing too crazy there. 10-star Ectasis armors as well with the new boss. I wonder if he has a new camo. We'll have to check in game when we jump into the servers. We also have the new Chinese style retro themed build parts from base PSO2. Limited tasks have changed up, and we have Vanishing Path 2 for Arcs Record. And then we do have the AC Scratch Ticket Summer Athlete. So Skulls will be covering that over on her channel. Her video either will be live shortly after or around the time this video goes live. So just keep an eye out for that over on her channel. I'll leave a link in the video description to her channel. That way you guys can find that video fairly easily. I like this stuff. This stuff is pretty cool. Just to see if you can get like just the base wear without the coat and maybe, you know, do some color changing. This could be pretty interesting, but we'll have to see. Looks like some running, looks like some swimming, looks like some standard athletic stuff. The dash sting is interesting. I was a little afraid of this for a second when I saw it, but it's kind of like whatever. Realistically, it's, you know, just the dash with a sword in front of you. Not exactly the Soaring Blades dash, so we're safe for now. But man, oh man, when that comes out, I'm gonna have to spend money. It's gonna be very sad. A new mission pass. Not sure why they care that much about these shoes. And this is the Hie armor set, which was like, I think, a 6-star back in base PSO2. No, people talked about making their fashion around units back in the day, but I knew a few people that did that, and most of us just hit our units immediately upon getting them. So pretty funny stuff. And of course, Arcs Record for Field Race Dash. Oh, I think I went a little too far. No, I did. Yeah, it was stopped at the athlete stuff. So mission passes next week. My apologies, guys. I just totally spaced on seeing that here. I was like, wait, hold on. Arcs Record? That's not right. We already had Arcs Record. But yeah, it stops directly low of the AC Scratch. So it's early in the morning. You'll have to forgive me. Get the event schedule so we can see what's going on. Limited time growth and exchange, Leciel Exploration, Leciel Exploration Celebration Growth and Exchange campaign. These are two different things. Interesting. Weekly special summer gifts, Beat the Heat Summertime Boost will be coming out. That campaign will be, wait, interesting. We'll take a look at that. Fire support weakened enemies in Leciel Exploration, so that's gonna be later on down the line. And then of course the Mars Gift Fantasy Item or Fancy Items campaign still going. All these campaigns are still running. Some indefinitely, some on their way out. Emerson Shadow Collab is on its way out in a couple of weeks, so so be careful about holding off on picking up your items if you want to. Things off season always cost substantially more. I'm curious. I want to see really quick. Let's go ahead and right click these two. Yeah, they're both the same. I thought so. I was like, I have this over here. Wait, no, this is different. These two are the same. This one's different. How interesting. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Let's go ahead and also pull the weekly summer gifts. That's also Leciel Exploration. It's also different than all of these. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll grab this. That's also Leciel Exploration. Interesting. And then Fire Support Weakened Enemies. So that one's not for a little while. So we'll leave that one behind. This one's like not until the 13th or whatever, but it's going to be before maintenance. It starts the day before maintenance. So that's kind of weird. So we'll just gloss over it. I'm pretty sure it's all part of the same thing. They're just not recognizing them because the like links aren't the same, but we'll see. Yeah, okay, I was right. So it's all in the same thing. It's just like they've separated them and all that stuff. So let's just go through the whole article itself. I guess we'll go through Summer Athlete first. Summer Athlete, I mean, not much to talk about. Looks cool, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, looks like the base wear is separated. Oh, it's got like a t-shirt. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. So that is pretty cool. Base wear is what it is. It's t-shirt's outerwear, right? Yeah, it's outerwear. Okay. Let's see how that looks when we get a hold of it. Wait, we're missing. Where's the base wear that goes for this? Oh, it's right there. They just don't show it. I was like, where's the base wear that goes to this, right? It's like, should be long. Wait, is it long pants? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be long pants for guys as well. At least that's what they show, right? Am I bugging? Yeah, they're right there. They show long pants. They show shorts for type 2, which I think they have it for both, right? I think they have male and female shorts and long pants. That's very strange. They don't show it fully. I guess it might be this specifically, but they don't show the long pants. So I don't know. We'll have to see when Skulls does her video. The glide, the sting, all that good stuff. That wild haircut. Okay. Nothing too crazy that I'd be like super hype about. The shoes aren't bad. The sprint look shoes look pretty cool. This is actually pretty dope for my cast main friends out there. I like making robotic type characters. This is actually, I know, very, very sought after for some people. This actually looks pretty cool. I could foresee some very interesting fashions with that. And these sandals are quite the set of sandals, if I do say so myself. That's pretty much all I got. Like I said, Skulls does a more deep dive, actually takes a look at everything and gives like a more in-depth conversation at least about this. I am not the fashionista or the fashion main of our relationship. So growth mint exchanges. Limited item growth mint exchange, weekly special summer gifts, beat the heat summertime bonuses, viral weekend enemy support. So yeah, all that's under here. I don't know why they didn't just, I guess it's all different times, so it's supposed to be the schedule, whatever. So limited time item growth mint exchange. This starts today. We'll check it out when we get in game. Beta reactors can exchange every day and star gems, plus summary emotes and avatar items. Guys, if you exchange beta reactor every day, that's quite a bit of money. You should definitely get on top of this. And this is for growth mint exchange twos. That means you guys probably have tons of them left over. Just make sure you're getting online and actually doing your exchanges every day. That's crazy. Limited lineup of growth mint exchange. Build parts of favorite from PSO2 for growth mint exchanges. We have, oh God, I'm gonna get everything. These better be expensive or I'm gonna buy everything as soon as we get in the game. That's crazy. Plus summer emotes and avatar items. Emotes and this might be kind of goated. We'll have to see. This is actually really cool to hear. Like it may be like nothing, who knows, but like the fact that it's for growth mint and growth mint twos, like we have so many of these. So you get fabulous new gifts each week during the campaign period. You can also get boost items with perfect amount for our food from the end of minute. Okay, so 30 star gems, X cubes, EXP rates, rare drop rates, crab gloves, Mary Cannon, Bar Lodos battle. Bar Lodos battle. I mean, Lodos was the one that we or Bal Rodos for those of you guys who played base PSO2 on JP, which is there's a funny thing about it. Ask me about this if you ever watch this video and I'm streaming. Ask me about this specifically, the R and the L here. Like it's a funny thing, and in case I don't know it immediately, just be like, hey, you talked about like translation stuff in the R's and L's for JP versus global. What were you talking about there? It's a funny story that I actually have kind of noticed when it comes to the translations. And again, we get more of this stuff. It gives us Cafe Coast or Cafe Area Coast and another camo, Sunny Parasol. So we can like, I like they're giving you 2 to account unlock them. That's pretty cool. And the last one, it gives us again more star gems, look the same amount each time. And X cubes, experience. These are all really good. Like this is all solid. Orca Swimmering, Let's Go the Ocean. I mean, I think the camos kind of suck though, but I haven't looked at them, so I can't really say anything. Beat the heat summertime bonuses. So it's just boosts. We like boosts. Growth mint 2s added to items in Alio. I guess they expect you to have a lot of growth mint 2s. I guess we gotta farm a ton of growth mint 2s, man. And then 30% HP reduction enemies that appear in Leciel exploration. Drop item preset skill rate 100% and drop rate plus 100%. So that's pretty solid. Yeah, these are really cool. This is actually very interesting. I'm excited to get in game. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything, and I will see you guys when we get into game. Yeah, and I'm sure some of you guys saw that there was an update for the Welby article or whatever. I checked it. It doesn't seem like a lot's changed. And this is not red. But yeah, that's about it. Anyway, let's get in game. All right, so we are here in game. And as I was loading, I was starting to think of a lot of very excited things that are going on right now, which I'm very, very interested in. But let's make sure we haven't missed anything. So, yep, the treasure shop stuff is gone as we expected. We go into system, check campaign stuff. We have our star gems, our growth and exchange campaign. We can take a look at what that's going to be about. And then, of course, there's this. This is something from beforehand I just haven't claimed yet because I'm claiming on a different ship, so nothing crazy there. Arcs record is different. Communication logs as per usual. Let's take a look for weekly tasks. So we do have our weekly false solace. We have, okay, that's pretty standard. That's pretty standard. Liam made tasks. Oh. Vouchers, part of the weekly. Get 8 vouchers. I figured this was going to start showing up. So they have a new weekly added in. Clear the designated quest. Looks like it's Leciel. To get 8 more vouchers. So yeah, we'll get some more vouchers that way. Pretty cool. I don't see any new limited tasks, but it could also be because the daily hasn't lapsed yet. So there might be some limited tasks that'll pop up. Usually that does tend to happen with dailies. You kind of get locked up. In case you missed out, last week the relentless training all reset. This apparently was a bug. This wasn't intended. So a lot of people lost a lot of progress on relentless training. I didn't really see that as a huge deal, to be perfectly honest, but it's totally fine. Just make sure you pick up your relentless training before you go back into farming anything. Make sure you guys are able to get what you're looking for. Not see anything too crazy in this mix up here. Complete urgent quests. Yeah, pretty standard for the weeklies. I wanted to see more here in the limited tasks, but we don't see too much of anything. Let's go take a look at Leciel, and let's see what the rewards show, because I'm actually curious if there's a camo. There usually is a camo along with the new bosses, so let's take a look. All right. There's the armor. There's the camo, yep. Ruin Guar camo. I'm now curious what that is. That's interesting. So we've got our mech, dude. I love the megalith so much. I'm so happy I got the megalith, dude. But I'm curious of what this is about, because if that thing is also for soaring blades, I might lose my mind. That sword looks really sick, but I feel like that's going to be for like sword and for other weapons and things like that. I don't think that's going to be for soaring blades, though. I wouldn't have guessed that megalith was for soaring blades either. So we'll have to see. Very interesting thing here. The Ectasis armor, it didn't show up as not being sellable before, so that's really interesting. I'm going to go to the exchange shop here really quick and take a look at the Growthman exchange, because that's got to be pretty crazy right now. So if we head over here to Growthman exchange, we do have some stuff from base game. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Not a lot. I don't see a lot here. Yeah, it's just a couple of things. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be a whole lot, but like, I mean, that's still pretty cool. The stone replica stuff, the dark, the thing that you used to get tons of drops of that you would just not care about anymore after a while. A little disappointing. There's not really much here, but it was Growthman 1. Let's see what's the Growthman 2. So there's the beta reactor 10. Okay. Only 10 star gems. Not really great, but hey, they're free, so we'll take it. Fireworks, volleyball, glamour pose. So I mean, a lot of these are actually pretty solid. We'll just go ahead and buy these out since we have the insane number of Growthman 2s. We should probably not spend a bunch of Growthman 2s before we understand how much things are going to be, right? So we have a bunch. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, there's not as much stuff as I thought there was. It's a lot of like basic stuff, but actually the armors are not here. I guess they're only drops. That is very interesting. This also says 17 hours until, oh, that's right. It's daily. It's a daily reset. I'm like, wait, what? Unfortunately, you don't get to get double rewards for this, because they did become wise to that process, unfortunately. So those of us who were logging in early weren't able to claim this stuff anymore. I think these are base wares or out or like stat wares. I don't know. I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff I don't need. I'll probably get all of these here. So this is actually like, yeah, this is fine. This is just for Growthman 2s. I'm not seeing more stuff to exchange for Growthman 2s, which is a little saddening, honestly. I would like to see the armors at least be in here, even if it was for like an astronomical amount. If it was like 1,000 per armor or something like that, which is a lot, don't get me wrong. That's pretty freaking crazy. I would have liked to see the armors at least be in here for some form of a trade, because having something to trade our Growthman exchanges and our Growthmans for would have been really, really nice. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that was what they decided to go with this time around at the very least. So I think that was mostly it. If we're missing anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm going to go through and, oh yeah, there's the Mary Cannon. It's just you know, I don't want to call it a One Piece reference. There are people selling this thing. There's no way it's going to sell, dude. I'm going to sell it, but there's no way it's going to sell. Like, just, there's no shot. I mean, 300K a day is actually really nice. Not going to catch me complaining about that. That's unfortunate. I needed one more voucher. Didn't get it. It's okay. And Bar Lotus is the music, so that's pretty cool. But I think that about covers everything. We do plan on running Leciel today. Either whether it's going to be on my own stream or whether it'll be on Skull's stream, doing a collab with her. We will be doing quite a bit of Leciel on stream today, so do keep an eye out for that. Either way, again, let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want to keep up with more. Thanks to channel members, you guys are fantastic. I appreciate you guys, and I will be uploading those emotes. I've got to get some time to sit down and do this. I don't want to take time off, but I really, really need to take time off to do specific things, and I got to make sure I make time for these things, and it's becoming quite wild. So your boy is going to work through it. We're going to get those emotes uploaded, and we might be looking at doing some YouTube streams in the near future. So if you are specific to only watching YouTube, maybe you can't watch over on Twitch, you might have a good time. Might have a little bit of extra content on the way. Either way, thanks for watching. Take care, my friends. Peace out.